Yeah, so I appreciate everyone for submitting this kind of assignments. For every class, we will be having this kind of assignments for improve your practical skills and all. Okay, so that is a better way to do the practice, and you are going to be exploring the subject step by step, all these things. And somebody is going to be saying that, sir, I can't able to install Visual Studio Code. So, is there any problem with the guys Visual Studio Code?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so maybe that is problem of your machine, not about the VS Code. Other people are actually doing that. You can check with your machine. Your machine have some issue. Okay, so anyway, I will check it out. So after the session, I just want to share admin to you. You can share your screen to me. I'll check what is the problem with your machine. Okay, so there is not an issue, but one more editor I will show today. That is called Sublime Text. Okay, so let me go with Sublime Text. How you can able to write your HTML code using by the Sublime Text and all. And go to the browser and search for Sublime Text. Search for Sublime Text, and you'll be going for the first link. And this is the first link where you can install Sublime Text. Download for Windows. If it is a MacBook, automatically it will show button download for MacBook or download for Mac. If you're using a Windows machine, automatically it is going to be showing a button called download for Windows. Okay, let me click on the button download for Windows. So now it is trying to downloading for me. Click one more time. So Sublime Text build exe file is going to be downloading for me, and that was completed already. And you can open it by double clicking on this. When I double click on that, automatically Sublime Text window will open to you. Okay, and this is the window. A pop-up box will come. When a pop-up box will come, you click on the S button, and automatically it is asking me next something, and add to Explorer context menu. Click on next button. Click on install button. Okay, so this is the nice editor where you can do practice with your complete code also. And click on finish. Now let me go for Sublime Text. This is one text editor rather than the Visual Studio Code where you can practice your applications. Okay, so let me go for Sublime Text app. So let me open that. There it is. Yeah. So Sublime Text Editor, this is basically, and what I want to do is I will create a new file for that. I'll create a new file. I just want to write a simple HTML content. Taking a new file, new file, and save it as. I'm saving on desktop, and let me create a new folder for today class. New folder. Okay. New folder. Okay. New folder is already created. Okay. Today folder is 4x8. 4x8. Let me click on open 4x8 folder and take a file name file.html. So every HTML file is going to be saving with .html format. We know that. I'm just taking a file name as file and extension is .html, and let me click on the save button. Automatically your file was created. Let me write some content. So HTML. So if you want to open it a bigger one, you can make it bigger. And here also Control plus to make it zoom up, Control minus to make a zoom out. Okay. So inside HTML, you need to take two sections. One is the header section and one is the body section.
Body.
Yeah, exactly. So one is the header section, one is the body section. In head section, we will be having declarations. I already told you. Coming to the body section, I just want to write simple HTML content. I'm trying to writing some HTML content here. Hello web development. I'm just saying hello for web development. Okay, close H1. Save it. Control S. Control S is for save. Right click on this. Right click on this. There is no plugin need to be installed for this. There is no extension need to be installed for this Sublime Text. Sublime Text by default have an option in the right click. Open in browser. It will take to the default browser. That is not an issue. When you click on the open in browser, automatically it will come to you the default browser. Hello web development. I already seen. Very simple, straightforward. Sublime Text is a nice one where you can able to work with. Okay, so today I will work with the Sublime Text. That is not an issue. So I just want to make this editor side by side. For my, this is the browser and this is the editor. Let me make both side by side. This is the editor and this is the browser. Both are side by side. Now I just want to make 50% of the screen browser, 50% of the screen editor. That's fine to write the code properly and see the immediate executions and all. What happened? What happened? Okay, make side by side both. You make it like this and make half of the screen this one and half of the screen is your browser. That's fine. I just want to make this font a little bit lesser. Okay, now you can see what I'm trying to writing here. I'm trying to writing a simple H1 here. And after that, let me take a paragraph. Okay, so let me take a paragraph. But here, lorem will not work. That is working with Visual Studio Code. So you can write your plain text, whatever you want. And close the paragraph and save here. Save in editor, refresh in the browser. Save in editor, refresh in the browser. That is an important thing we need to understand. Save in the editor, refresh in the browser. So I need to refresh in the browser. So let me refresh in the browser. So when I refresh in the browser, I got a paragraph 2. I got a H1. I got a paragraph. You can see 2 elements in the browser. Whatever the things you are writing in the editor. Is it clear how to work with the Sublime Text? Is it clear how to work with the Sublime Text?
Yes, sir, but
Yeah,
VS
please.
Code seems a little bit easier, no? Like we don't have to cover it with that, what do we say, the greater than, smaller than, we don't have to type it, right? In VS Code, we have to just type H and we have that H1, H2, H3 till 6. We have suggestions there, but here we have no suggestions.
Yeah, no suggestions. That is simpler than this is VS Code is simpler than this one, but you have to do practice in all the ways. You have to do practice with the Notepad also. So Notepad, no intelligence. This is have little bit intelligence. Sublime Text have little bit intelligence, but VS Code have more intelligence. If you want to do practice with without intelligence, you can go with the Notepad directly. Can I show with the Notepad? Can I show
Okay,
with
so
the
no
Notepad?
problem.
Notepad is a very harder. So let me show with the Notepad also. Let me take a new file. This one save stuff all, and I'm taking new one and little bit H1. I'm trying to write in directly H1. Hello web development. Okay. So this is simple H1. I am from Notepad. Okay, let me write this content. What you want to do is, first of all, go to file, go to save as. Already taken file. That is the why reason I'm not giving the file again. Desktop and 4:8. And this time I'm giving file 1.html, file 1 or file underscore notepad .html. .html compulsory. Okay. Now there is no intelligence here, and there are no options like right click on this, all these things. What we need to do is we need to close the notepad and we need to go to the file where the file was saved. You need to go to the file where file was saved. Go to the file. Go to the specific folder. My specific folder is 3x8. Where 3x8 is 4x8. Where is 4x8? Yes, this is one 4x8. And here I got created a file notepad here. Can you see this one? This file was created from notepad basically. From editor, I can't able to execute. You need to execute notepad files. You need to go to the path where you save the file. There you have to go with the right click, then go with the open with, then Firefox. Can you see? It's a little bit lengthy process. But notepad, there is no intelligence. Sublime text have little bit intelligence, but VS Code have more intelligence. Which editor you are comfortable, you can use it. I don't care about it. Subject is important, editor is not important. Everything is clear, guys? Is there any
Yes, sir.
questions?
Yes.
You're
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Yes, fine. I'm closing everything and I'm opening the nodes. Okay. Where is the nodes? 3x8, 3x8 folder. Nodes is available now. It's happening with laptop on. Okay, right click. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me drag. Let me copy the nodes here. Mouse is not good. Huh? Copy this and save into the 4x8 folder. See, I will separate the nodes to session by session. That is not an issue. But I'm continuing the nodes with the everyday class. Okay, so let me go. And we will see a different kind of tags today. We will see different kind of tags today. But before that, what I want to do is I just want to write some notes for the Sublime Text and Notepad also. So work with the Sublime Text. How to work with the Sublime Text? Install Sublime Text. So what is the process for this? Go to browser. First point, go to browser. Any browser, whatever the browser you want. Search for Sublime Text.
Sublime text.
And there is an option called download for Windows. And you can go for that. And after downloaded exe file, just double click on that. Second one, double click on exe file. Double click on exe file. It will automatically install in our system. By right click, by next. By clicking on next page. So 2 times or 3 times next buttons will come. So you have to press this. And after that, create a new file. Save as file name.html with your specific path. And after that, fourth point, save the file as already saved. Now, write HTML content and right click, open in browser. There is an option called open in browser. That's enough. So automatically you can able to see the output for the HTML content. Okay. So now working with Notepad. Notepad is default one. There is no installation for this. Notepad is the default application for every Windows system, right? No need to install Notepad. Working with Notepad. So process is same. Create a new file and save it as file name.html with your path, with your specific path. Okay, specific path. And after that, write HTML content save the file, then close the window. Close notepad window. This is important. Close notepad window and open a folder where you save the file. Open a folder where you saved the file. Then right click on file. Right click on file. Open with specific browser. Whatever the browser you want, you can go for that. Then automatically you can able to see them. So these are the two options, two different kind of editors I'm actually showing to you. Okay, so one is the Sublime Text, one is the Notepad. So totally how many editors we covered? One is the VS Code. So some people having an issue with the VS Code in the machines and all, they can go with the Notepad or they can go with the Sublime Text also. Okay, let's try to resolve the issue, but it will install 100 to 200%. But maybe when you are installing, maybe you miss some step and all. We will check it one more time. Maybe who is she? I don't know the name. Actually, she can't able to install VS Code. It's a problem. Okay, so let's move to the different kind of HTML elements. What are the different kind of HTML elements we have? So tell me the first element. The first element is HTML element. What about HTML element? It's a root element for HTML document. It is the root element for HTML document. Yes or no? How to create it? HTML open. HTML close. Is it correct? Is it correct? The second element.
Yes, sir.
Head element. Head element. It's a section of HTML element. Okay. So then what do I need to do? First of all, we need to create HTML. Then inside HTML, we need to go for the head section. This is a section for the HTML. That is the why reason we are creating this head section inside the HTML container. Treat HTML as a container. Inside the container, we are actually putting an object. That object is called head. That's enough. Next part. Third, body element. What about body element? It's in a section. It's a section of a major section. Can I say it's a major section? Major section of HTML element. Then how to work with this? As it is, you need to copy this one. Copy this one. And here inside, okay, sorry, what happened? Okay, copy paste. Copy completely need to copy. Control C. Control V. And after the header section, we need to create a body section. Mouse is not good, sir. This after head section, we need to create a body section. Body. Okay. Let's go for the one more important tag. Title tag. Title tag is sub tag of header tag. For create a title to document. So for any document, any HTML document, there should be some title. For example, Amazon page is there. Amazon page have Amazon title. Facebook page is there. Facebook page have Facebook title. Uber application is there. Uber application is there. Uber document have Uber title. The same way, for example, this name called Rishi, Ramakant. Ramakant is there in our class.
Yes.
Yeah. So Ramakant want to create a document, his personal document. When he want to create a personal document, personal HTML file, he want to give the title as this is Ramakant. So when what he want to do is he want to go with the header section, and he is trying to creating a title for the document. How to create a title for document? Go to the header section. Inside header section, he has to bind with the title. This is the title. So what the title is? Ramakant. Ramakant. I don't know the spelling. Ramakant. This is okay. Don't blame me. Ramakant. I'm just saving this. So this is basically a title tag. And what is the purpose of the title tag? I will show. Let me copy this. Take a Sublime text here. And let's take this one about the title tag. Check new, paste, save it as title.html. I'm telling you about the title. That is the reason I'm giving the file name as title.html. Okay. So that is over. And right click on this, and open in a browser. Let's see where the title will come. Let's see where title will come. Can you see and observe somewhere Ramakant is available? Can you see and observe somewhere Ramakant is available for the page? Can you see? On the top of the navigator, on top of the tab, Ramakant came into the picture. This Ramakant is basically title of the page. Have you got to understand? Okay, for example, I'm not giving any titles. If I'm not giving any title, what it is going to be shown? You may ask a question. Sir, I'm not giving title, sir. Then what is the title of the page, sir? The title of the page is your URL, your path, where you save the file. C, users, Lenovo, desktop, some 4x8. That path is actually showing. But when I provided some title, only title is showing for the document. Path will not show. Control Z. Back. You gotta understand how the title will work. You gotta understand how title will work. Oh my God. My screen is visible.
No, sir, your screen is not visible.
One second. Now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I just want to refresh the browser. When you want to refresh the browser, you can go for the circle here. Then automatically you will see the title. Where the title will be? Can you see Ramakant is there on top of the bar? This is the title tag. Okay. So let us go with a different kind of other tags also. Let's go for the headings. Headings are basically using for.
Sir,
Sir,
it seems the screen is stuck in Gmail. It's not
Gmail.
moving, doesn't it?
Gmail window. Okay, let me share one more time. Now?
No, sir.
One second. Now it is okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, that's fine. So headings are using for show headings for text. So let me talk about headings. Headings in HTML only H1 to H6. And one more point we can say for headings. Headings are by default bold in font size, font style. Headings are by default bold in font style. One more point. H1 is bigger, H6 is smaller. Based on your requirement, you can specify the headings. Okay, so what are the headings? How to write headings and all? I'll give the. So let me write the heading 1. Close the heading 1. Whatever the content you want, you can say. Suppose I want to give some content like web development. Is it clear? So H1 to H6 you have to give this, but I want to give the total headings in one simple application. Let me go for the headings now. Control N, save it as headings dot HTML. Exactly. So no, not purchase. Let me give the multiple headings now. So web development. I just want to copy the complete heading and paste number of times. 1, 4, 5, 6. 6 headings are there. Okay, let me go and change the names. H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. And here also, one more time. H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Totally, I given 6 headings. Am I clear? Totally, I given 6 headings. Okay, let me open this in the output. Right click on this, open in browser. Can you see all the 6 headings? H1 to H6. All 6 headings we have. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me copy this example. And let me go for the example application. H1 to H6. And bottom one I can delete. And title this is the title example. You can go for the example title. Let me go. And this one save. Let's go for the different other kind of tags. List items. List items are using for show list. Show list of elements, a list of items. Okay, so lists are 3 types. The one is ordered list. The one is unordered list. The one is definition list. The one is ordered list, one is unordered list, one is the definition list. Okay, what about ordered list? Ordered list starts with OL tag, binds with list items. List items. One more point. List item starts with li tag, binds with content. Okay. So the example I will show, then you can able to understand. Order list OL open, OL close. Inside OL, I need to take a multiple list items, list objects. The first list object. The first list object I want to go for the windows. Let me copy the first list item and I need to change the content keyword. The second list item is Mac OS. Windows, this one is Windows, this one is Mac. And third list item is Linux. Okay, that's fine. This is actually ordered list. And how the output will be, we will see. Let me go for the ordered list now. All the list items I will keep in the one program, that is not an issue. First of all, try to understand the theoretical part. Then I will write down all the programs in the practical way. This is unordered list. Second one is unordered list. How unordered list will be? Unordered list. Anybody? Okay, let me go. Copy all the content. Paste here. Unordered list starts with UL tag. Binds with the list items. List items starts with LI tag, binds with the content. Okay, the root level object is going to be changing. The root level element is going to be changing. OL replaced with UL. OL replaced with UL. Ordered list come with 1, 2, 3, something like that. Unordered list come with the dots. Unordered list comes with the dots. So how ordered list will be? For example, 1 is Windows. 2 is Mac. 3 is, this is basically output of this program, Linux. Then unordered list, how unordered list will come? Unordered list, Windows, Mac, Linux. This is basically output of the unordered list. Is it clear how the ordered list will be and how the unordered list will be? Ordered list have some order. Unordered list doesn't have any order. It will go with the dots. Okay, so how you want to represent your content in the your content of list items in the HTML, that is your wish. Based on that, you have to prefer your tag. Then come to the final one, definition list. This is the important one. How definition list will create? Definition list. List of definitions. Start with the DL tag and binds with DT and DD tags. Okay, so this is completely different from order list and unordered list. Okay, the session is going to be ending, sir. Please join one more time. Please join one more time. The session is going to be ending now. Please join one more time. Don't miss the next session. Please join everybody for the next session. The session is going to be ending. The time is up. I hope you got to understand.
Sir?
The session is going to be ending. Please try.